For several years. One of the people accused of the death of Shanquella Robinson is asking a higher court to step in. That's after a judge denied her motion to dismiss the case against her. Robinson, a Charlotte native, and her friends, known as the Cabo Six, went to Mexico in October of 2022. Initial reports showed Robinson died on the trip due to alcohol poisoning, but an autopsy showed she died due to severe spinal cord injury. To this day, no one has been charged in her death. Her mother filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the group, including Imani Green. Green claimed in a motion last year she was never properly served and the limitations expired. But a judge recently denied it, ruling the case could go forward. Green is now asking the North Carolina Court of Appeals to review that decision.